pronunciation. I'm so glad she gave me the pronunciation of this. This title of her speech is Lykke. Did I say it right?
Lykke.
Lykke, all right. And this is lessons from an unexpected experience of living in Copenhagen, city of Denmark. We're going to travel some more, aren't we? Let's welcome Divya to the stage.
Dear fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, it was June 1st, 2018, when I was moving from Munich city in Germany to Copenhagen city in Denmark. Kind of planning my way. It was for a 6 months assignment on international project. Finally, I arrived at the Copenhagen airport with my 2 suitcases, excited and ready to start a new chapter. I reached for my phone to book a cab to my hotel and I panicked. It was gone. I searched for it in my pockets, in my jacket, in my bags, on the airport floor. Nothing. All the sudden rush of thoughts, questions came to my mind. How do I go? Where do I go? What do I do? Name of the hotel, address, everything was in the phone. Navigation in the phone. Any contacts in the phone. Naturally, I panicked. And then I panicked some more. Just to be sure, I panicked again. And I found myself, that was the new start in the city, in this new country, completely lost, all by myself, all alone, having no direction, what to do, where to go, questioning my life choices. Then I sat onto a bench on airport, looked around the airport, and it all seemed everything efficient, in order. Kind of it gave me sense of peace. And then I remembered I had a work laptop. I connected it to airport Wi-Fi, somehow found the hotel name and address, and reached at the hotel. I took a deep breath, dropped my bags, and thought, wow, what a welcome to this new country. It was chaotic, but tomorrow would be a fresh start, hopefully. Next day, I started at work, ready to start a new project, determined to finish within 6 months to prove myself. One evening, around 5 p.m., I was still at my desk, finishing up few things, and I noticed something strange. Almost all of my colleagues had left. It was only me and one of my colleague, Anna, was left behind. As Anna was prepping to leave as well, she stepped by my desk and said, she looked at me, Divya, don't ruin our culture, okay? I blinked at her and said, well, but what? But what did I do? Am I not supposed to stay back a little later? Isn't it safe? Am I breaking some unsaid rules? And she looked at my confused face and laughed. Girl, it's a sunshine outside. Go home, take a walk by the park or by city. Whatever you do, don't stay inside working in the office, okay? And that's when I realized work-life balance isn't just a phrase in Denmark. It is a way of life. When I stepped outside office, started walking, still processing what just happened, I noticed something different. People were actually walking by the lake, sipping coffee outside the outdoor cafes, biking leisurely through the city. And nobody looked rushed or stressed. That's when it hit me. Happiness wasn't something being chased there. It was actually being lived. And that's when I got introduced to this word, which is title of my speech, Lykke. It's a Danish word for happiness. It's not that happiness which you find after only big achievements or big milestones in life, but it's happiness that you find in small everyday moments, like leaving office by 4 p.m., picking up your kids, prepping early dinners, taking walk outside, or even celebrating small stuff in the office with colleagues. And let me tell you one thing, Danes take their Lykke very seriously. Next day, when I stepped into the office, it was Friday morning, and I saw everybody gathered around the table, chatted. They were chatting, laughing over a sip of coffee, surrounded by all the pastries, cookies, and whatnot. I turned to my manager, Michael, and asked, "What's the occasion?" And he said, "It's Friday." That's it. No birthdays, no anniversaries, not even a project success party. Just simple Friday could be a reason to celebrate, and that was enough. I also noticed something else too, that if somebody would go on holidays, they would bring a cake to celebrate with all the colleagues. And when they would come back from the holidays, they would bring chocolate with them to share with all of us in the office. And I thought, are these people for real? But that's the thing, they didn't wait until retirement to enjoy their life. Their vacations were spread throughout the year. Once I curiously asked my colleague Anna that, what if you have too much work? And she gasped dramatically and said, then you really need a break. I was like, okay, I'll get it. Happiness is not something that you get as a reward after years of working hard, but it's something to be practiced every day, and that's Lykke. Thank you.